Hello, my name is Bella Klinger, and I will be sharing with you the capstone experience I will be having next summer in 2025. I will be working at the Cleveland Inventory of Food and Tobacco Retail, which is a subset of the Prevention Research Center for Healthy Neighborhoods, located at Case Western University in Cleveland, Ohio, which is also my hometown. The internship is about collecting data from over 3,000 retail stores that analyze the food landscape and tobacco availability in Cleveland's 34 neighborhoods. We will take that data and then enter it into RedCap, which is then filtered into the website Fresh Finder, where people can type in their address and find the corner store that has the most, for example, fruit and vegetables available for purchase. The core competencies that align with my internship will be the methods of public health data collection, and the data collection through Sifter is actually on paper, and we go into each store and ask the manager if we were allowed to audit their store to see what they sell. And then after that is when we update it to RedCap, but that is our tool of public health collection is auditing. The next core competency is how behavioral, biological, environmental, and socioeconomic factors impact human health and contribute to health disparities. As we know, Cleveland is one of the um, lower economic status cities in Ohio, and because it is also a metropolitan area, they usually suffer from food deserts at a much higher rate than, say, cities in the suburbs would. And we will also be covering the basic concepts of public health communication, technical and professional writing, and the use of mass media. So um, our our internship has a social media where we show our updates and what we find in our data. And also the website Fresh Finder is a way for people to explore our data that we have. Um, and then also that data is passed on to professionals like medical doctors and policymakers, and they can use that data to then inform patients or as leverage to pass policies. Collect as well. The sociological competencies that are covered in this internship are the perspectives of stratification, particularly along the lines of race, class, and gender, that expand typical public health perceptions and approaches. Um, again, because Cleveland is a lower class city, or most people who live in the 34 neighborhoods are lower class, we approach the um, we approach going into the stores knowing that they might not have what we are looking for, and things like that. For the second competency, we will be identifying social and public policies that affect the unequal distribution of health in society, as well as the social processes that lead to their creation and keep them in place. During orientation, we do talk about redlining and how the history of redlining affects um, uh, people's availability to get adequate housing, adequate education, and how all of those factors really play into the foodscape of Cleveland. And um, yeah. And then how this relates to public health. So Sifter investigates foodscapes and where foodscapes are most detrimental in Cleveland suburbs, or the neighborhoods of Cleveland, excuse me. And then we also learn what food is most available in the food deserts. For example, um, last year we learned that eggs are widely available, and the most common available fresh fruit is apple and banana. And then the most common available um, vegetable is onion. Then we also learn about the drug market and what's most readily available there. So last summer, we would often see illegal products being sold in these corner stores. Um, and we basically get to learn what the Cleveland residents have access to, which then affects their health. As we know, not all um, corner store owners or business owners follow the rules. And especially in Cleveland, a lot of that is kept covered or not on the priority list for law enforcement. So it's important for us to learn what's out there so then we can better equip professionals going into fields like the medical field and how to deal with these types of issues. So, thank you.